indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and welcome to Pointless, the show where we are always striving to find the most obscure answers. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hi, my name's Steve, and this is my good friend Tom, and we are from Bournemouth.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Alex. This is my partner Suzanne, and we're from Saddleworth.
Couple number three.
Hi, I'm Sarah. This is my twin Jo, and we're from Kent.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm John. This is my friend Jack, and we're originally from Torquay.
And these are today's contestants. Thanks very much, everybody. Wonderful to have you all here. That just leaves one more person to introduce. Able to survive for months with interesting tidbits as his only sustenance. It's my pointless friend, it's Richard.
Hiya. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon
Good
to you.
afternoon.
3 returning pairs from the last show, that's nice. But John and Jack, welcome along. Lovely to have you here with us. Now, the last show, we introduced our new round, which we're going to do every day now until it goes wrong, and then we'll stop it. It's essentially, it's a nice little chance just before the head-to-head to add some extra money to the jackpot. And we added 0 to the jackpot last time. So no one's got a question right yet, but we're going to give it another go. We called it the jackpot jumper last time. I'm going to call it the bonus booster today.
Bonus booster.
Bonus booster. That's nice, right?
Nice.
So we'll be doing that before the head-to-head. And today we're going to add some money.
I think so. There we are. OK, Alex and Elaine didn't win the jackpot last time, so we're adding another £1,000 to that. So today's jackpot starts off at £2,000. There we are. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. Best of luck to all 4 pairs. Our first category today is language and literature. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second, and whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and our question concerns Shakespeare plays in German.
Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun because Xander has to read out a board. On each board, we're going to show you the titles of 7 Shakespeare plays, but we're showing the titles in German. But what are the English titles, please?
OK, yippee.
Good luck.
Here goes. Here's our first board of 7 Shakespeare plays in German. We have got König Johann, Was ihr wollt, Die lustigen Weiber von Windsor, Das Wintermärchen, Der Sturm, Wie es euch gefällt, and König Richard III. No, thank you. No. I'll read those again for you. König Johann, Was ihr wollt, Die lustigen Weiber von Windsor, Das Wintermärchen, Der Sturm, Wie es euch gefällt, and König Richard III. There we are. Steve, welcome back.
Thank you.
Great to have you with us once again, head-to-header last time. Tell us all about yourself again.
I work in revenue assurance in the telecoms industry, and I used to actually play trombone in a Guggen music band.
A Guggen music band? What's that?
That's a really loud kind of brass and drums, about 50 people in the band.
Oh, that's fun. Like proper Glenn Miller stuff.
Kind of, yeah, but with a German twist, ironically enough.
A German, that's interesting. So it was what, so Papa, but...
kind of, yeah,
but
somewhere in between all of that, yeah.
Guggen band, I'm going to look that up.
Oh, do it.
Steve, our German Shakespeare, what are you going to go for?
I think I'll probably go for the one ending in Windsor and hope that it's the Merry Wives of Windsor.
OK, well, let's see. It stands to reason, surely, doesn't it? Let's find out how many of our 100 people said the Merry Wives of Windsor. It is the Merry Wives of Windsor. Very well done. Down goes to 44. Solid start to the round, Steve. Very well done.
And now we know what the German word for Windsor is.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, welcome back. Suzanne, lovely to have you here again. Remind us all about yourself.
I'm Suzanne. I'm a graphic designer from Saddleworth, and I actually love to bake cakes made from vegetables. And just recently, I made a friend's cake exclusively only using vegetables. for their wedding.
I see. OK, so what veg went in it then?
There was one that was cauliflower and chocolate,
That sounds delicious.
cucumber and lemon,
That sounds nice.
kale and apple,
Healthy.
and carrot. The boring old carrot
we love
cake.
carrot, though. We love carrot cake, always. Now, what are you going to go for here, Suzanne?
I'm going to go for the second one down, Das Wir Volt, As You Like It.
As You Like It for Vasir Volt. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said it. Oh, no. It sounded so reasonable when you said that. I was thinking, yes, Volt, like Volt, but no. I'm afraid not. That scores you 100 points. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I'll give all the correct answers at the end of the pass. It did sound reasonable. In the same way
Yeah.
that suddenly, yeah, I'll make a cake out of cucumber, fine.
Think how good you'd feel after 7 slices of that. Now, Sarah, welcome back.
Thank you.
Remind us all about yourself, Sarah.
I'm from Kent and I have 2 children and I am quite a keen runner.
You are quite a keen runner.
Yes.
You run quite a bit. What sort of... Do you do big, long runs or do you do
Yes,
sort of...
so I've done 8 marathons.
What?
Well, I'm nearly up to 40 half marathons. And I'm also doing a personal challenge of 12 half marathons in 12 months. So...
Wow. Wow. I mean, that's incredible. Well done, you.
Thank you.
Amazing. Now, Sarah, German Shakespeare.
I think I might go for the last one
Yes.
and go for, I hope my numbers aren't going to let me down, and King Richard II.
OK, Richard II. King Richard II says Sarah. Let's see how many of our 100 people said King Richard II.
Oh.
I'm afraid not King Richard II. That scores you 100 points. You're going very well this round,
Really
isn't
going
it?
terrifically, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't think it would go downhill from your reading the board, and
Yes,
it did.
and yet. Thank you very much indeed. Now then, John, welcome.
Thank you.
Great to have you here, John. Tell us all about yourself.
So I'm from Torquay originally. I've recently moved to Swindon for a new job in a building society, which I'm really
Very nice.
enjoying.
How long have you been doing it?
Well, I've done 1 full week, so I should be at work.
Do they know you're here? Or-
They do. They're very good about
Okay.
it, yeah.
OK.
Yeah.
Now, John, what about all these unanswered Shakespeare plays? Do you want to talk us through that board?
I'm a little annoyed more answers haven't gone because then I can pretend that I knew them. But my nickname is up there at the top, King John. And then at the bottom, I'm going to say Richard III.
Richard III, says John. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Richard III. It's right. It takes you down to 68. Very well done indeed, John. Reasoned your way out of that.
Well played, John. Actually, it would have been slightly better off going with your nickname, because King John is a better answer up the top there. That would have scored you 58 points. Now, Was ihr wollt. It's a really tricky one. It's the best answer on the board because it's actually the subtitle of this play.
Oh, I know exactly what it is.
English.
If You Will is the subtitle of Twelfth Night.
Twelfth Night.
Or
yeah.
What You Will, What You Will.
What
Sorry,
You Will, yeah.
Yeah.
And that would have scored you 2 points. And As You Like It, unfortunately, is the answer to another one, which is Wie ist euch gefällt? That is As You Like It. Would have scored 4. Now, these other two, I bet you can get Der Sturm,
Is The Tempest.
The Tempest, for 34 points, and Das Wintermärchen,
The Winter's Tale.
Winter's Tale, yeah. That would have scored 22. So 12th night, best answer on the board. Well done if you worked that out.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. OK, we're halfway through the round. Best score was yours, Steve. Very well done. And we've got 2 pairs tied on 100. So Joe and Alex, good luck with that. See who's with us at the end of the round. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? 7 more German Shakespeare plays coming up on the board. Here they are. We have got Ein Sommernachtstraum, Romeo und Julia, Ende gut, alles gut, Viel Lärmen nichts, Die Komödie der Irrungen, König Lear, and Die beiden Veroneser. I'm going to read those all again. Ein Sommernachtstraum, Romeo und Julia, Ende gut, alles gut, Viel Lärmen nichts, Die Komödie der Irrungen, König Lear, and Die beiden Veroneser. There we are. Now, Jack, Welcome to Pointers. Good to have
Thank
you
you
here.
very much.
Also originally from Torquay, I think you said in your introduction.
Yes, yes.
Where are you now?
I'm now based in Bristol, so I'm a civil servant in Bristol and massive football fan.
Of which team?
Well, both Torquay, of
Yeah.
course, and Arsenal, and play a lot of football myself as well.
OK, very good indeed. Now, Jack, so we're looking for the usual English title of these Shakespeare plays. These are in German.
I think second from the bottom is King Lear.
OK, König Lear. Let's see, King Lear. Here's your red line. Let's see if you can get close to that with King Lear. It's right. 90 is what it scores. Takes your total up to 158. You might have done enough there to keep yourselves in the game.
I like that we've all worked out what the German for king is. That's going to be useful,
Isn't it? Yes. Thank you very much indeed. Richard, now, Joe.
Hello.
Welcome back to Pointers.
Thank you.
Remind us all about yourself.
I'm Joan from Kent, and I'm a keen hiker, and I do a lot of hill walking and walk up mountains and things. And next February, I'll be going to Everest Base Camp.
Wow. Do you have to do lots of training for that?
Yes,
Indeed,
an awful lot,
you do.
yeah.
What height in metres is
In
Everest Base Camp?
Oh, I can't remember.
I was just wondering, do
Just
top
some
top.
pressure.
I can't remember
Sorry.
what Kilimanjaro
no,
is either.
It's like 30 metres less than what you did. So
30 metres less?
Yes.
That's the answer I
I've completely
wanted.
forgotten now. I just got pressure. So,
But 30 metres less, that's very high.
Yes.
Over how many days do you do it?
It's 8 days up and 4 days back.
That's nice. Oh, that's going to be amazing, though, whatever height it is. Now then, Joe, 100 is where you are at the moment. If you can score 57 or less, you're in.
Okay, I'm going to go for the one that looks like it ends in night. I can go for 12th night.
Viel Lärmen nichts.
Yes.
12th night. OK, here's your red line. 12th night. I'm afraid no, not 12th night. Scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 200. The round isn't finished yet, though.
Yeah, sorry, we had that on the first board, I'm afraid, 12th night. You're thinking of 13th night, which was a slightly unsuccessful
Didn't
sequel.
do so well, did it? No. Thank you very much indeed. Now, Alex, welcome back. Remind us all about yourself, Alex.
I'm a freelance graphic designer. I do a little bit of art that I sell on my website. I'm into sport, I like football and running, a bit of cookery.
What sort of cookery do you do, Alex?
Suzanne does like sweet stuff. I do more savoury stuff. So
Oh, that's a nice way of
It works well.
division of labour. That's good.
the meals we have on a weekend are absolutely delicious.
That's fine. But do you keep it either end of the kitchen, or do you're forever getting things out from underneath?
I'm in charge.
So there's need.
So I'll
Okay.
let her know what space she's got.
Okay.
And when I'm done with the oven. And then if I want a kale cake or not, I'll decide if that's the right thing to do with my main meal.
Cucumber and lemon. Now, Alex, 100 is where you are. 99 or less gets you into the next
Well,
round.
I'm going to test this because
Okay.
I don't know any German.
Okay.
Well, my Shakespeare is very sketchy. So I'm going to have to go for the obvious one and hope that one person doesn't know it.
Go on then.
I'm going to go for the second one, Romeo and Julia.
Romeo und Julia. What do you think that is?
I think that's Romeo and Juliet.
Okay, well, here is your red line. Let's see if you can get close to this red line. How many of our 100 people said Romeo and Juliet? Well done. Never overestimate the wisdom of 100 there. 93 takes your total up to 193.
I mean, talk about doing the bare minimum to get through.
That's my life, Richard.
It's quite something. Pretty
7
handy.
of our 100 didn't get that. They must have been stumped by the unt.
Yes.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, Tom. Hi. Tom, welcome back. Great news for you. You're through to the next round, whatever you score. But remind us all about yourself first.
I enjoy biking adventures. So a friend and I book flights to an airport. One flight out, one flight back. We know the number of miles between the 2 points. And then we kind of wing the rest of it in between.
And you don't sort of follow particular cycle routes?
Not
You
really,
just
no,
sort of...
no. We pack everything on the bikes. So
Wow.
we've cycled through Central America, up into Mexico.
Wow.
And the last trip we did was Romania, down Serbia, Bulgaria, and into Greece.
Yeah, no, I've done Newcastle to Edinburgh. That was good. That was
good.
4 days. That was okay.
Yeah.
But Tom, there you are. Pressure off. Doesn't matter if you're stumped by the unt. Talk us through the board and then select one.
I think the comedy, der Irrügen, must be Comedy of Errors. Maybe the last one looks like it might have Verona in there. I would go with Comedy of Errors.
Okay, Die Comedy de Irrügen. Let's see if the Comedy of Errors is right. No red line, you're already through. It is Comedy of Errors. Very well done. 28. Not bad at all. In fact, the best score of the round, taking your total up to 72. Very well done.
You're quite right about Die beiden Veronese as well. That is Two Gentlemen of Verona. Would have scored you 17. Now, the top one, Ein Sommernachtstraum.
Midsummer Night's Dream.
Midsummer Night's Dream, yeah. Scored
I love
51.
this one.
Ende gut, alles gut.
All's well that ends well.
Yeah, all's well that ends well. It's better in German, isn't it?
Isn't it?
39 for that. And you know this one, Wir larmen über nichts?
Nichts. Nichts. Nothing must be. Much ado about nothing.
Much ado about nothing, yeah. And that's the best answer out there. 3 points. Well done if you said that.
Thank you very much indeed. So we find ourselves at the end of round one, and we have to say goodbye to one of our pairs, and that pair, I'm afraid, is Joe and Sarah. Well, it's been lovely having you on the show. Thank you both so much for playing and joining us, Joe and Sarah.
Thank you.
But for the remaining 3 pairs, it's now time for round 2. Well done, everybody. Welcome to round 2. Our category for round 2 this afternoon is geography. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please address the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many capital cities that begin or end with A as they could. Richard?
Yes, simply any world capital that has a name which begins with A or which ends with an A, please. Or begins and ends with an A, if you wish to do that. It has to be the capital of a country that's a sovereign state, which is a member of the UN in its own right.
Lovely.
Any capital city that begins with an A or ends in an A.
There we go. OK, so Steve.
Yes, a few in mind. I'm hoping maybe for Bogota.
Bogota, says Steve. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Bogota. Certainly right. Oh, 3. Not bad at all, Steve. Great start to the round. 3 for Bogota.
Capital of Colombia. And it has an A at the end of it. As does Colombia. Something to think about.
Very strange. Thank you very much indeed. Now, Alex.
I am going to say the capital of Qatar, which is Doha.
Doha, says Alex. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Doha. It's right. And that is a pointless answer. Very well done indeed, Alex. That adds £250 to today's jackpot, takes the total up to £2,250, scores you nothing, and earns you our undying respect.
Very well played, Alex. Yes, Qatar.
Very good.
Doha.
Nice. Very nice indeed. OK, Jack. So we're just looking for any capital city that begins with an A or ends with an A, or both. Oh, now we've got our pointless blood up. Come on.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think outside the box a little bit. Perhaps Indonesia's capital is Jakarta.
Jakarta. OK, let's see how many of our 100 people said Jakarta. It's right. 3 is our high score, nothing is our low. Jakarta. Oh, 2. 2, it's a good score. It's a good score.
Good scores all round there. Yeah, they're thinking of moving the capital from Jakarta. It's actually sinking. The
Oh, yes,
northern
it
part
is.
of the city is sunk by 2.5 metres in 10 years.
That's a long, yeah.
They need to underpin that, I think.
I think they do.
Need to get
Yes,
some builders in.
and they have already decided where the new capital's going to be. I've thought I must remember the name and go and buy some land there.
It might
Yeah.
be a bit late
It
already.
might be a bit late, yeah. OK.
There you go.
I'm going to do the show. Come on, now. Right. Well, there we are. There are the scores. Alex and Suzanne, very well done. Going into the next half of the round with a score of nothing. Fantastic. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? Remember, John, we are looking for any capital city that begins or ends with the letter A.
I'm a little bit nervous because of the scores, so I'm going to play it slightly safe and say Sofia.
Sophia, says John. That's a good answer. Let's see. Nine for Sophia. OK, that takes your total up to 11.
Yeah, capital of Bulgaria, which again also ends in an A. Ends IA.
I know.
In fact, someone needs to launch an inquiry into this.
It's all a little bit too neat.
A little bit, isn't it?
Too neat. I don't like things that are too
I don't know if
neat.
anyone's ever been to Sofia, but my suspicion is it does not exist.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Suzanne, there you are. You're on nothing at the moment. If you can score 10 or less, you're through.
Sophia was my answer, and I'm just like, now completely can't think of any others. I might say Georgia, being the capital of Georgia.
OK, Georgia, says Suzanne. Let's see what happens when we say Georgia. Here's your red line. I'm sorry, Suzanne. I'm so sorry. That scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 100.
Sorry, Suzanne, but this is what happens when you start putting vegetables in cakes. You know, this is where it leads.
Enough said. Thank you very much indeed. OK, now, Tom, that's taken a bit of pressure off you, but capital cities that begin or end with an A.
I think I'm going to go to Africa.
OK, good. I like the sound of that.
Yeah. I think it may even start and end in an A. And then there's another one which might be a bit safer. No, I'll go for it. Asmara.
Asmara, says
Which I
Tom.
think is the capital of Eritrea.
Asmara, OK. Here is your red line. If you get below that with Asmara, you are through to the next round. Let's see what happens. That scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 103.
And it turns out I was wrong. You can put vegetables in cakes and get away with it. That is really, really unlucky because, look, you could have gone for the easiest answer there. You know you'd have got through. You went for a risk. It's Asmara is the capital of Eritrea, not Asmara. It's Asmara. I'm so sorry. And, I mean, goodness me, well done for going for it. It's such a classy thing to do. There's loads and loads of pointless answers. I will take you through a few of them now. Very well done if you said any of these. Antananarivo, which is Madagascar. Doha, we've already had, which is Qatar. Ljubljana, which is Slovenia. Luanda, Angola. Manama, which is Bahrain. N'Djamena, which is Chad. Nicosia, Cyprus. Pretoria, one of the South African capitals. Valletta, which is Malta. All of those were pointless answers.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard, which means we are at the end of our second round. We have to say goodbye to another pair. I'm so sorry, Tom and Steve. Oh, you've been such stalwarts. It's been great having you on the show. Thank you so much. And as Richard said, that was a gutsy and brave and so nearly right answer you gave. But there we are. Tom and Steve, you've been great. Thank you. But for the remaining two pairs, it's now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, John and Jack, Alex and Suzanne. You're now one step closer to the final. But before we find out who will be playing for that jackpot, we're going to have fun with our game, see if we can boost that jackpot by finding two pointless answers. I think you understand how this works. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many vampires in films as they could. Richard?
Yeah, this is our new round. As you know, literally, there's no pressure, nothing at all. No one's going to get knocked out. It's simply an opportunity to try and add a little bit of extra money to the jackpot. You'll see 6 answers. 2 of them will be pointless answers. There'll be vampires in films that no one mentioned. 2 of them, though, will be incorrect answers. All you've got to do is try and find one of those pointless answers. You'll add some money to that jackpot. But no one's getting knocked out.
No one's getting knocked out.
It's just a bonus booster.
Oh, it's just a jackpot jump.
Just a jackpot jumping bonus booster.
That's what it is.
That's all it is.
OK, so we're looking for the pointless answers in here. Vampires in films, here they come. Viago Heimberg, David Kessler, Malcolm Crowe, Lucy Westenra, Esme Cullen, and Deacon Frost. There we are. John and Jack, you're our golden couple, so you get to go first. Feel free to confer. We're looking for a correct answer, essentially, but ideally a pointless answer.
So, it's a mildly educated guess. I think we're going for Lucy Westenra.
Lucy Westenra, say John and Jack. Let's see if it's right. Let's see if it's pointless. It's right. And it's pointless. Very well done, John. That being a pointless answer adds £250 to today's jackpot. Very well done. A pointless answer. OK, Alex and Suzanne, let's see if we can find the other one. What are you going to go for?
Well, we've kind of not really heard of any of them at all. So we're just taking a punt at David Kessler.
David Kessler. Sounds like a good name for a vampire. Let's find out how many of our 100 people said David Kessler. No bad luck. Bad luck. Well done, John and Jack. Sorry you didn't find it there, Alex and Suzanne.
Nicely done, though. You'd take that, wouldn't you? 1 out of 2. Nothing wrong with that at all. The David Kessler is the main character in American Werewolf in London. The other pointless answer, well done at home, if you said Viago Heimberg, which is Taika Waititi's character in What We Do in the Shadows. The other incorrect answer was Malcolm Crowe, which is Bruce Willis's character in Sixth Sense. And those other two there, both correct answers, but would have scored you points.
Thank you.
That's fun, isn't it? A little bit of
Yeah,
bonus
it's
boost,
fun.
a little bit of extra money in the jackpot.
Very nice. Well done, you managed to find that pointless answer. You've added £250 to the jackpot, which now stands at £2,500. But who will be playing for it? That's what we're all wanting to know. Let's find out. We'll play the head-to-head. First pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot. And, of course, you're now allowed to confer. Best of luck. Here's your first question. It concerns famous Collins. Richard.
Yeah, 5 pictures. Everyone's famous. Everyone's called Colin. That's how we're rolling.
Let's reveal the Collins. Bring them on. We have got A. B. C. D. And E. There we are, a lineup of Collins. John and Jack, you're our golden couple, so you get to go first. Feel free to confer.
Go on then.
We're not too sure on a few of them, so I think we're going to play safe-ish and go with A, that's Colin Jackson.
Colin Jackson, say John and Jack. Alex and Suzanne, it's over to you. Talk us through the Collins.
Yeah, well, we was going to go Colin Jackson. We know C. Don't recognise D or E. So we're going to have to go with C as... is it
Colin Firth.
Colin Firth for C. So we have Colin Jackson and Colin Firth. John and Jack went Colin Jackson. Let's see if that's right for A. How many people said it? Colin Jackson, absolutely right. Takes us down to 40. Not bad at all. 40. In the battle of the Collins, though, who will win? You've gone for Colin Firth for C. Let's see how many of our 100 said Colin Firth. Yeah, I think that's right. Yep, 60 for Colin Firth, which means John and Jack, well done. After one question, you're up 1-0.
Well played, very inspirational man, Colin Jackson. He's overcome so many hurdles. B is the actor Colin Morgan, who was Merlin in the BBC series. He would have scored you 5 points. E, the 6th Doctor.
Colin Baker.
Colin Baker, yeah. Would have scored 21. And D is the film writer and director Colin Trevorrow, and he's a pointless answer, so very well done if you said that.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Here comes your second question. Alex and Suzanne, you need to win this one. Stay in the game, so good luck. Our second question today is all about British sitcoms. Richard.
Yeah, we've taken the names of 5 British sitcoms and we've made them anagrams, but essentially the anagrams are in alphabetical order, so we're just showing the letters of their titles in alphabetical order. But what are these 5 sitcoms, please?
Thank you very much indeed. So here are the 5 sitcoms in alphabetic anagrams. A. Floristui, 1975 to 79. Dejiopur, 1973 to 77. Sidi first, 24, it's very helpful, this, I think, isn't it? 2014 to 17. Lots of long ones. 1981 to 2003. And then Kifyot, 2001 to 2003. There we are. OK, Alex and Suzanne, you will go first.
We know a few of them. Just figuring out which one we think might be the lowest. I think we're going to go for the bottom one, the 2001 to 2003, say The Office.
The Office, say Alex and Suzanne. OK, John and Jack, over to you. Do you want to talk us through that board?
Yeah, so I think the fourth one might be Only Fools and Horses. I'm not too sure of any of the rest, are you?
No. I think we're going to have to play Only Fools and Horses.
OK, you're going to play Only Fools and Horses. So we have The Office and we have Only Fools and Horses. Alex and Suzanne said The Office for the bottom one. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that. The Office is right. That was got by 17 people. John and Jack, meanwhile, have gone for Only Fools and Horses for the second one up. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that. Only Fools and Horses. It's right. 17 is what it's got to be. And that's on 35. Well done, Alex and Suzanne. Back in the game. After 2 questions, it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a couple of answers up there that would have beaten The Office. The top answer would have beaten The Office. Do you know that one?
No.
You know the sitcom? Fawlty Towers.
Oh.
Would have scored 15. They're very hard to
really
unscramble,
hard.
aren't they?
Yeah.
The next one down.
Yes, I've only literally just got that. Porridge.
Porridge, yep. That would have scored you 24. And the best answer on the board is Detectorists.
There you go.
And that would have scored you 1 point. Very well done if you said that.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, currently standing at 1-1, which means this third question is the decider. Whoever wins this one goes through to the final. Best of luck. Our third question today is all about the 1st of May, Richard.
Yeah, clues about 5 events that took place on May Day in the years shown. Very best of luck, both teams.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal the 5 clues. Here they come. Naruhito became the 126th emperor of this Asian country, 2019. Composer whose opera The Marriage of Figaro premiered in Vienna, 1786. This singer married Priscilla Beaulieu in Las Vegas, 1967. Actress who played Aunt Sally in Wurzel Gummidge was born in Hertfordshire, 1937. And this Orson Welles film about a newspaper proprietor premiered in New York, 1941. I'll read those clues again. Naruhito became the 126th emperor of this Asian country. Composer whose opera The Marriage of Figaro premiered in Vienna. This singer married Priscilla Beaulieu in Las Vegas. Actress who played Aunt Sally in Wurzel Gummidge was born in Hertfordshire. And this Orson Welles film about a newspaper proprietor premiered in New York. There we are. John and Jack, you'll go first.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go with that. Yeah.
OK, so we think the first one is Thailand.
OK, Thailand, you're going to say for the top one. Now then, Alex and Suzanne. Do you want to talk us through that board?
We're not familiar with many of those. The composer whose opera Marriage of Figaro, we'd have probably just guessed at Mozart. The singer who married Priscilla was Elvis.
Presley.
So do you think we should go for the third one?
Yeah, the Elvis Presley.
We're going to have to go for Elvis Presley.
You're going to go Elvis Presley. OK, so we have Thailand and Elvis Presley. John and Jack have gone for Thailand for Naruhito. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Thailand, but let's see if it's right. No, not Thailand, I'm afraid, John and Jack, which means, Alex and Suzanne, you merely have to be correct with your answer of Elvis Presley for Priscilla Beaulieu. Let's see if that is right, Elvis Presley. It is right. Very well done indeed. That's good enough. Goes down to 66. But being correct, it gets you through. After 3 questions, you're through to the final 2-1.
Very well done. Naruhito was...
Japan.
Japan. Scored you 29. The composer
Mozart.
was Mozart. He would have scored you 18. Do you know the actress?
Una Stubbs.
Una Stubbs, yeah. She would have scored 26. And the Orson Welles film?
Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane. And that would have scored 19. Best answer on the board there was Mozart.
Thank you very much indeed. So the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head round, John and Jack, it's you, but it doesn't matter. You're going to be back next time. Anyway, it's been lovely having you on the show. John and Jack, well done. But for Alex and Suzanne, it's now time for our pointless final. Well, congratulations, Alex and Suzanne. You've seen off all the competition and you have won our coveted pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win our pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £2,500. Well, you've already given us one pointless answer with Doha in round 2. If you can give us another pointless answer in this last round, you'll be taking that jackpot home with you. What would you like to see come up?
Personally, I would like to go for 90s wrestlers or Tottenham Hotspur. Nailed it.
OK. Suzanne?
Oh, I'd go for darts players and maybe 80s music, maybe.
OK. Well, let's see what is on our list of categories today. Today's 4 are Motown acts, 2018 FIFA Men's World Cup teams, the year 1976, and literary patricias.
That's over to you.
What do you think?
I feel like I'd be quite good at Motown and Men's World Cup teams. You'd be able to contribute a little bit with Motown.
Yeah, I'm not good at sport at all.
So
or literature, so either, because your strength is in
let's
both.
go for 2018 FIFA Men's World Cup teams.
OK.
OK, we're looking for anyone, according to the official FIFA World Cup website, who was in the 23-man squads of the following 3 countries, please. Anyone who was in the England squad, anyone who was in the France squad, or anyone who was in the Croatia squad. So anyone on the official website in those 23-man squads, very best of luck.
Thanks very much. You got up to a minute to come up with 3 answers. Are you ready?
Yes.
OK, let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Right, Spurs ones. We've got Sissoko, Lloris. We've got Musa Sissoko, Eric Dyer, Lloris. Croatia, probably only know the famous ones. I'm trying to think of...
What, like lower end teams?
Just like sub-goalkeepers. So you had Joe Hart.
So Luke Shaw, is that one?
Yeah, possibly. He might have been injured for the World Cup. Can you name some sub-keepers from Ferguson's book?
Only Lloris and...
Fraser Foster could have been in there. Ashley Young. France, Sissoko.
I don't know.
I only know the famous one.
10 seconds left.
Any other like lower league teams in the women's squad?
Not really.
I'm afraid that's your minute up. I'm so sorry. Never goes long enough, that minute. What answers can you give me?
From the France World Cup squad, we're going to go for Musa Sissoko.
Musa Sissoko.
Then from the England squad, we will go with Eric Dyer.
Eric Dyer.
And then one more. Well, I'll just say Carl Walker was a fullback.
Carl Walker. OK. Of those 3, which is your best shot at a point?
Musa Sissoko.
Musa Sissoko goes last. Least likely to be pointless?
Carl Walker.
Carl Walker. OK, and Eric Dyer goes in the middle. OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order then, and here they are. We have got Carl Walker, Eric Dyer, and Musa Sissoko. 3 answers there. Wouldn't it be lovely if one of these answers were pointless and won that jackpot for you? £2,500. That's a nice jackpot to be taking back with you to Saddleworth. What would you like to do with it? Alex, you first.
Well, we're getting married in the new year, so I would like to put it towards the wedding and get a nice funk and soul band or something to play at the wedding.
That's a good
That'd be
idea.
Quite cool
Very nice
to enjoy.
Indeed. Yeah. Suzanne, I mean, good luck with saying something else. What else?
Well, I would say if we weren't getting married, I would put it towards my dream car that I've already had, but then foolishly sold and then mourn it every day, which is a Nissan Figaro.
Ah.
I know.
OK, so you just have to win this jackpot. We've got to win this jackpot. 3 answers there. Let's hope one of these does that job for you. Kyle Walker is your first answer. In this case, we're looking for anyone in the England World Cup squad from 2018. If Kyle Walker is pointless, you leave here with £2,500. How many people said Kyle Walker? It's right. If this goes all the way down to 0, that £2,500 jackpot is yours. Down we go through the teens into single figures to 6. Not bad. For a first answer, I'll take 6. Eric Dyer is your second answer. In this case, again, we're looking for England World Cup squad from 2018. Is Eric Dyer pointless for £2,500? Eric Dyer's right. Carl Walker was right. Took us all the way down to 6. Eric Dyer now down through the teens into single figures, still going up, passing 6 to 4. OK. Your third and final answer was Moussa Sissoko. You had no hesitation putting him last. We have to hope that he is pointless. Moussa Sissoko could win you £2,500, but he has to be pointless. How many people named him as a member of France's 2018 World Cup squad? Oh no, bad luck. Bad luck. Well, beautifully played. 2 lovely single-figure scores there in this last round, but I'm afraid you didn't manage to find the all-important pointless answer. You don't win the jackpot, but you do get to take home today's pointless trophy, so very, very well done for that.
Yeah, tough in that 60 seconds as well, because I'm going to show you answers that you definitely know, including like the third goalkeeper, which is exactly what you're trying to think of. We'll start with England. There's your third goalie right there. Nick Pope of Burnley was a pointless answer. Phil Jones, pointless answer. Ashley Young and Gary Cahill as well. Those are the only 4 pointless answers in the England team. 1 point for Danny Welbeck. France now. Benjamin Mendy is a pointless answer. Pavard is the guy who scored the goal of the tournament, one of the greatest goals ever scored. Naby Fekir, you could have had Ousmane Dembele, the Barcelona player as well. Everyone there pointless apart from Pogba, Mbappe, Giroud. Hugo Lloris would have scored you 7. Griezmann, Kante, Varane, Matuidi and Umtiti. Everyone else is pointless. And finally, Croatia. Some people might have said Kramaric is a good answer. Subasic, Brozovic, Kalinic, who used to play for Blackburn. Very well done if you said that. Luka Modric and Rakitic were the highest scorers there.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard, and thanks once again, Alex and Suzanne. I'm sorry you didn't win our jackpot today. That'll therefore roll over onto the next show, when we will be playing for £3,500. Join us then to see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.